Hi guys, Adam here, outside Dean Court. I'm with Kevin. United won 3-1 today. It's beautiful weather in Bournemouth. All the Reds have just left here, bouncing away. Kevin, how are you feeling after that?
Buzzing, mate. I'm absolutely buzzing. I thought overall it was a pretty decent performance by United. Kept the ball very well. And the most important thing, we actually looked like a threat when we're going forward. Compared to last year, we'll probably be playing the ball back, but I thought we played pretty decent today.
A lot of people have been saying that it's still very similar to the way Louis van Gaal plays, but I always feel like we actually want to score. We're not cutting back on ourselves too much.
No, I totally agree. For example, there was times where Valencia did play that square ball instead of taking the play on compared to the Community Shield, but we did look like more of a threat. If that was last season, we'll probably just spend most of the time in the middle of the pitch, but we actually were making some decent plays off in the final third of the pitch. So I thought we did look like a threat when we're going forward.
Obviously, we haven't got to see much of United. We had a short pre-season, our first league game. What have you made of the changes Mourinho has made? Obviously, off the pitch, signings have been amazing, but do you get a sense of any changes that have been made there on the pitch?
I think we're a little bit more direct. A little bit direct. I mean, under Louis van Gaal, there was times where if it was in the midfield, especially, it was Fellaini, he would have probably squared it a bit more. Whilst here, he was making some forward passes, not only just Fellaini, but Ander Herrera as well. There was times where they could have put a cross in, especially with Tony Valencia, but I thought, like I said before, we did look a little bit direct, but I think it's going to take time. It's going to take time because of the whole Louis van Gaal philosophy and stuff like that.
Yeah. Takes time, but got a result when we weren't playing at the best. That's what champions need to do, right?
Exactly. End of the day, that's what matters. And we need that. So it's good to get that early win. That's going to bring some confidence for the next game against Southampton on Friday, if I'm right. Yeah.
When Pogba will be back.
Oh, yeah. Poor Pogba is going to make the biggest difference. Hopefully there'll be no man around Fellaini.
Is that a bit unfair, though? Because, I mean, he's stuck in a performance today. And, I mean, he's not always the worst player.
I wouldn't say he was awful, but with Paul Pogba, he's going to give you more, isn't he? He's going to give you more, him and Herrera. I don't think it'll be Herrera with Paul Pogba. It'll probably be someone like Michael Carrick, but Paul Pogba will be a decent box-to-box midfielder, and he's going to help us move forward as well.
Cheers, man. It's looking good for the rest of the season.